Good afternoon, my friends. It is 1:11 p.m. here on Wednesday, the 8th. Is it the 8th? The 8th of April? I have a hard time keeping track of the days of the week, the time of the day, except for 1:11. That's the only thing that helps me keep track of anything is this show. Yes, I'm wearing gloves today because I injured my hand yesterday slightly. Burned it while making bread. And this one just has nasty hangnails on the cuticle, so I'm just going to protect my hands. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, welcome back, my friends. I see some of you all know what's going on with the show, so I don't need to explain, do I? But I will. Open suggestion 111, my drawing show I put on every afternoon so far for 6 episodes. That reminds me, yesterday's episode I forgot to do something very important, which was to mark episode 5 yesterday, which would be this. And now we're at episode 6. So this helps me keep track of where I stand, because this is not all I do all day, all right? Anyway, welcome back. Okay, and I had so much fun doing collage yesterday that I think I'm going to do some more collage today and maybe forever, because it's the art form that I fell in love with, really, that guided me on my destined path to be here with you today and everything else. Collage is where my heart lies. So, without further ado, we shall make some collage drawings. Of course, depending heavily on your suggestions. Right? Suggestions. So I'm going to get started here. You start, mining your mind for ideas. And I'm going to lay down the theme will be Saturnial. The Saturnial. That's a festival, an old Roman festival of general merrymaking and what have you. And I've got this little lady here. She's not Saturn. No, Saturn was a guy, also Kronos. But she's holding a sickle, which is a sign of Saturn, who was also Kronos, who wound up living in Hades, guarding the gates of what's the name of the gates in hell? God, my memory. Anyway, so maybe that led to the symbol of the sickle, that the reaper, whatever. Probably not. The reaper is more of a hay thing. Anyway, so Saturnal. Lady and her sickle. Oh, it's Wednesday already. Freaking believable. I thought it was Tuesday all day. Okay. Let's get this woman in her somewhat accusatorial stance there. Doing some more collage, laying it down. PVA glue, polyvinyl acrylic, water-based glue, great for collaging, great for any paperwork. Not too sensitive, can take the abuse and can clean up well. But for my case, these sloppy works doesn't matter so much. Okay. Let's see if we've got any suggestions going on here. The Reaper visiting says somehow along. Thank you, David, for your Keith Richards quote. David visiting us from Ireland. That's right. All over the world, all around the world. Okay, David, you got quotes. You got any suggestions for an idea here? Okay. What sort of... She looks like she's pointing out into the distance. Now these glue things, I want to be sure to get down, otherwise it's going to buckle and bubble. But you can't see, this paper is tearing because of all that wet glue on there. So if you're trying to be careful and clean, don't do it like this. I normally also work flat, not on the wall like this. for collage, because this is just an awkward way to work, but I'm going with the challenge here. Okay. Time clock or timepiece. Well, we can signify the passage of time in so many ways. She's counting. This is more of the, what is it? The Three Fates, Clotho, Hypno, and I forget the last one. Anyway, passage of time, glass of wine. You know, Alexia, I think you say glass of wine every single time. So I think there's been booze in every single one of these drawings so far. I went to the liquor store a few weeks ago, stocked up, but I'm already nearly out of wine. Looking into some delivery service because this madness of staying home is still going, and we have a cunt of a president. Pardon me, this is not a political show. You know, I think he's making me especially angry this week. If it could get any worse. Anyway, back on track. Happy thoughts. I am a drinker of red wine when I drink wine. I do drink white wine, I will. Even rosé. Or an orange wine. What have you. But I prefer red. Hello, Alex. I see you out there. You've not had alcohol since mid-2019. Well, congratulations. It's good. I quit smoking 3.5 years ago. Giving up your vices deserves a little bit of acknowledgement there, right? Especially if it's fucking you up. I'm not there with the booze. I've given up a few other vices in my life, but not the booze. Not just yet, my friends. Keith Richards. I'm not going to draw a picture of Keith Richards, David. It's not happening. I'm already getting a little lumpy here. I'm going to have to use some more of the coveted blue tape to keep my girl down. I was actually running some errands today in Boston, downtown. First time I went downtown Boston in weeks in my car. And it was pretty unbelievable how desolate downtown Boston was. Driving through Copley, Roxbury, downtown Boston was eerily empty. Very bizarre, very bizarre. I mean, normally I would never try to drive into downtown Boston in the afternoon and weekday, but I had to run some errands, had to be done. Very strange out there. It's undoubtedly very strange times. So keep your fucking wits about you, people. And keep an eye on the fuckers. Okay, I'm going back to some suggestions here. Congrats on the, congrats, yes, thank you. Quitting smoking was one of probably the best things I did for myself. And at this point right now, especially when lungs are on the, on the outs, I already have chronic lung problem. Why are we talking about my lungs? Anyway, okay. I need some brilliant suggestions from your brilliant minds what to add to this drawing, folks. So, if you could find it in your hearts. All right, sorry, I'm being a little quiet today. It's an introspective afternoon, don't you think? You know, maybe I just get sick of hearing my voice. I wish you guys could talk to me. Talk to me. Our last cigarette ever, huh? Well, you know what? I'm not going to put one in her mouth. I'll just, you know, we're just going to make plumes. Plumes of smoke. She's definitely signaling off to something in the distance. Of course I'm going to make buildings. It's my favorite thing. You know, spending a great chunk of my life in a city and it being I don't know, the city really formed me at a young age. I was transformed at a very young age by Manhattan. I was inspired, and it's never left me. And I don't think it ever will, because that's me. That's who I am. That's who I'm going to be. And they're going to wind up in my drawings. Mr. Corona's okay. Alex, you know, this is a family show. Not really, but you should bring your family anyway. Oh, Alex, how I wish I could go visit you and your family right now. But all signs point to no. Burning fires of the Saturnial celebration of ancient Rome. Thousands of years. I got fire over here, we got fire over here. You know what? I'm not crazy about this house. Oh, it's so easy. Just say goodbye. It's never been so easy. I need a new thing. You know, I save so many of these flyers people stick in your mailbox because they become fantastic paint spreaders. I used to collect them from those postcard holders in cafes all over the city. They used to, you know, back in the day, they used to put like these, I don't know, mailboxes filled with postcards of advertisements. Days of old. Showing my age. Can't help but show my age. Look at me. And the fires are burning bright. Eternal fires. I love fluorescent colors these days. Really, really been into them. Tip of fire from my finger, huh? Ain't that a little on the nose, Alex? A little on the nose? I'm gonna... She's not a wizard. Where is she? Try again, Alex. That's the name of the game. Greek and Roman mythologies were the first source of inspiration of imagery for me in school. I became obsessed with Greek mythology, and I started recreating all the stories in photography, using photography. You know, from Medusa to Hades, all the greatest hits. Actually, one of my first tattoos was of the Three Graces, taken from one of these sort of woodcut things. I was really into it back in the 90s. Back in the good old 90s. You know what? It's the House of Sin. wish you could get some of these iridescent tones on the phone. You're not going to be able to see, but I'm giving her some gold and red patinaed ground. All right, moving right along. Batman type fire from her finger with a zap. Nah, you know what? Changed my mind. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay. All right. Kids are watching, and Aiden said a castle or a dragon. Well, what we could do in the far distance is make something that suggests a castle. Of course, for the kids. I love other people's children. Not, it sounds weird. I don't want kids is what I'm trying to say. But I don't dislike children. This is like a city, City entrenched in flames. Another uplifter. Destruction, celebration, rebirth, and coffee. Oh, don't you laugh. All right. China marker. I love you so. China markers are fantastic, but you can't apply heat after you apply them, so I don't use them that much because I use a lot of heat in my work. Hot wax. Hot wax. Hot wax. I love living in the city. You know who does that song? Trivia? I love living in the city. Huh? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Okay. It is hard to do a nice, thick, rich painting in a short period of time. Like, layer it and layer it and layer it and layer it. City continues off into the distance. I like scratching into things. All right, move right along. Colin Birds. Oh, Colin Birds is on. Brandon says hi to Colin. Look at this. Old Boston colleagues on the same page. After all these years, all it takes is one deadly plague. Bring us all together. Alrighty, folks. I told you I would keep it on the nice level of things. All right. Well. Oh, hi, Angie Mason. Colin, now that you're on here, why don't you make some suggestions? Brandon says purple something. Okay. Purple something. Now, Colin, you... I'm just going to add some purple here to her frock for Brant. Let's get in there. Purple for Brant now. And let's give her a nice deep red. moving right along. Colin likes dots. Colin is the dot meister. Colin Burns, who's on the page now, happens to be one of my oldest, dearest friends, collaborators, and inspirations. Not only of art, but the type of person he is, the type of artist he is. If you don't know Colin Burns and his work, get your shit sorted and learn about it, because the man is a legend in my own mind. We got brilliant artists on this page. We got Colin Burns, we got Brandner, we got Angie, we got David out in Ireland. I couldn't thank you enough for joining me on this episode 6. The Saturnial. I mean, sure, I could just do dots one way and the other, but this way it just looks like somebody tried really hard and failed. Alright, this will probably get the old white treatment afterwards. Alright, it's for Colin. Okay. Let's see. It's all moving too fast. All the brands of her favorite cigarette listed in alphabetical order. Jesus Christ, in alphabetical order. This is like, okay, well, that's easy. It's American Spirit. Camels. Oh, Camel Wides. Now, what your wife used to smoke? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Marlboro Mediums. Parliament. And those are her favorite cigarettes. Oh, A, B, C, D, F, G, Gitans. But only after, several drinks of hard alcohol. And in the wintertime, she likes to smoke cloves when she's listening to Eckschmel Deutschland or maybe some Einstürzen in Neubauten. Okay. I'm gonna phone this one in. Somebody says birds, you got it. Definitely flocking around this fire because they could smell whatever's cooking over there. I'm roasting on that spit. Spit in the eye. Speaking of goth, we got a little Bauhaus in there. I'm not talking about, See, I can't draw dots freehand. It takes years of practice, right, Colin? You bet. Old-timey telephone. Yeah, sure. Why not? Some random things. I told you never to call me here. Sorry, that's one of Colin's things. All right, I'll put this in for Colin. I need a nice fat pencil for it. Ooh, boy. Told you never to call me here. Colin Abraham Lincoln. I'm just going to abbreviate Abraham Lincoln there. Okay. Oh, I did butterflies yesterday. And I already did flying fish twice. So, dragonfly, huh? Fuck. I guess, let's put a little one here. Okay? I'm going to put one of those dragonflies, like when they're mating and there's a dragonfly on a dragonfly and they're flying around together and you're like, ew. Because you know they're doing it. Some dragonflies doing it over there for you. Okay. Gross. Yeah, don't get all Don't get all fucking weird with me because I coughed a little bit, all right? And I'll note again, I'm wearing gloves because I burned my hand a little bit. It's not bad. It's just I don't want to have to wash it. You know? Okay. Now I'm jacked up. Can't wait till this is over. I can get lifted. I'm kidding. I'm not going to wait. All right. You know, I'm just going to dry this up because I want to hit this top part, but it is thick. So I'm just going to give it a little hair drying. You know, I see a lot of people, you know, putting posts staying at home, working at home, and that they wear, now people are dressing like weird because they're staying home, but it's like catching up with the rest of us, finally. Dressing like a weirdo. It's a fucking old hat, right? Am I right? Okay, I got it. 2 tablets. The 10 Commandments. Well, you know what? I'll make some tablets for you because I like to make rectangles, Alex. And I like to make a rectangle for you. You know? Got some tablets. Got some tablets right here by the old telephone. And people can say, what is that? And I'll say, I don't remember. To refer to episode 6. Here's your tablets. Oh, ladders. In the end, will all be leggings and t-shirts. Yes. See, I don't even need to wear pants for this because you can't see, right? But I am wearing pants. Yoga pants. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, I'm obsessed with ladders. If you didn't know that, then you are not doing your homework. Have you been watching my videos on YouTube? Have you? Liars. Heathens. Heathens. Liars. Okay, what do we got? April. There's your brick road. Right there. It's for you, April. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, I dried this up because I want to give her a little bit of a quintessential blue sky. Okay. My friends, tell me what to draw. Nailed it, right? Doesn't get any more obvious than that, right? All right. Moving right along. Any more suggestions? My friends, it's getting a little quiet out there. I know you're there. I know you're not just here for the view. Or are you, Colin? God, I miss my friends. You know, I love being alone, but this is ridiculous, right? Colin, I've missed you for years. Alrighty. Moving right along, moving right along. Eduardo is here. Of course. Wants to be on it. Sorry, I'm just going to touch the screen. No, okay. Hold on, Eduardo. I don't understand. The request is saying my hands are full, covered in paint. I gotta act fast. I gotta act fast. Eduardo and Colin here. Eduardo. The fourth shithouse. How you doing, Eduardo? Last chance. She's sticking her fingers in the my friend. But Alex, I did your tablets. I'm not gonna put her finger in the thing. You've got a dirty mind. And I love you. I think if I put a flying boat here, Alex, it's just gonna fuck with my whole perspective that I've been working so hard on creating here, right? Oh, my pencil went in the paint. Kindling. Oh, looks like a campfire. Pardon me. All right, folks, just hang tight. That means I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Just want to grab this squeegee here. I'm going to try to throw down a quick screen. Internet overload, huh? You know, it was Colin Burns himself that inspired and taught me all about screen printing and lino cut printing. Sure, these are things you can learn anywhere, anyhow. But you have a chance to be inspired and taught by a true master of the craft. I hope that worked. There you go. All right, folks. What's the time? All right, this is a long one. All right, I'm going to end it with that because I've got to go wash my screen. This is the end of the show. I don't know if the internet went all a little cuckoo and whatever, what have you, but I'm going to finish this show off, episode 6, by saying thank you again, all, for coming. Thank you for your suggestions. I used a few of them. Some of them, they've come and they go, you know? What can I say? I want to just hit this one more time. I'm not too crazy about what's going on down here. So I'm going to just darken that up a little bit. She needs more ladders. I know. Okay. Oh, internet's getting jammed out. Is the internet running good now? Are things running better? Because I'm back. I don't know if you missed what I've been doing. It's not my fault that the internet doesn't work well. It's really just the state of things. And I'm in the basement, all right? Hit this with a touch of red. Okay. I just can't stop, but I have to go clean the screen and I don't want to get clogged, right, Colin? Nobody wants a clogged screen. Okay. Get rid of this. Just to give her a little color and dimension. She's a redhead. Gotta be careful for those redheads. No offense. My dad's a ginger, okay? And I love gingers. Gingers are great. Thank you all again for joining me here at Open to Suggestion 111. It's called that because I'm doing it at 1:11 p.m. on weekdays, so join me here. Otherwise, you can see the videos on YouTube or on my stories on the day that I do this. And if you want to see the finished drawings, I post them all on my shop at davidhockbrownbigcartel.com eventually. Right now we got a few up, a few more coming, blah, blah, blah. No, bird on the head of Brantner. I don't know if it's coming late because of the internet, but there you go. There's your bird, Brantner, last second. Thank you, and see you tomorrow at 1:11. I'll be here. Hope you'll be here too. Going to clean the screen, Eduardo. Mwah.